Good morning, everyone. This is Melody Reels at the Iowa Quilt Museum here in Winterset, Iowa. Good morning, everyone. What a great background I have. This quilt was pieced by Jean and Jean. Tony Jacobson likes to say it's his favorite pair of jeans. Jean FIFO and Jean Jacobson, Tony's wife, pieced this together. This design was done by Mary Kerr, but we're not talking about this quilt today. We're going to talk about the quilt that's in front of me that you can't see yet, as well as two more panels of the American Album quilt. But before we get to that, let's talk about the drawing. So Marty, I can't remember, I have her name in here, Marty Laney, who I drew last week, I never got a hold of her. So what I think I'm going to do is give her one more week to reach out to me. So the person that I draw today will get the choice of the two quilt kits, and if Marty gets back to me later, she'll get whatever's left over. If she never reaches me by next Thursday, and I still have the extra quilt kit, I'll do another drawing next Thursday for that quilt kit. Let's do that drawing first before I tell you what next month's 10th anniversary giveaway is going to be. So I got my bag. I got all my numbers in there. Just a refresher, we still have this quilt kit. We still have this girl. Tinta Peggy fabrics. Okay, and then we also still have this really rich toned one. This is Spice Market. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a name, and who I draw gets to pick from those two, since I haven't heard from Marty Laney yet. Flipping around. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, this is number 6. Number 6 is, my glasses on, Judy Lang, L-A-N-G-E. Judy Lang, you get a choice of our last two quilt kits. And if Marty reaches out to me afterwards, she gets what you don't pick. And if Marty doesn't get to me by next Thursday, I will draw one more person to get that last quilt kit, okay? So congratulations to Judy Lang. Just to remind you, Sandy, Brenda have already got their quilt kits, and I thank you for everybody that participated and put your name in the drawing. I'll hold on to number 6 here and reach out to Judy, and hopefully we hear from Marty. If not, everybody gets one more chance. All right. So we're celebrating our 10th anniversary, trying to do something special each month for our anniversary. We gave away inaugural posters in January. We did a drawing for Lizzie McCrae gift bundle of fabric in her book, and some book darts from Quilt Folk. That was February. March, we gave a grab bag, mystery bag. You got a green bag came in your mail if you signed up and paid $5 for shipping, or you could have came here and got it in person, but you got books and patterns and vintage magazines from Fons and Porter. Little gifts in there as well, little IQM gifts. That was March. April, each week we did a drawing for a quilt kit. What will May be? Well, we decided for May, we are going to give a seat away in our bus trip to the International Quilt Museum. We are, it's on Tuesday, June 2nd. We are gonna take a bus from here, from Iowa Quilt Museum, over to Lincoln, Nebraska, to the International Quilt Museum. When you arrive here in the morning at 6:30, you can check out the exhibit. We'll have grab and go breakfast as well as coffee. We'll get on the bus. We have 2 bus hosts. Joyce Franklin, if you know her, she's teaching a couple classes during our festival, and she's doing Pieceworks Quilt Shop here in town till just recently, and she sold it to Tony. And my gift shop manager, Sharita Schneider, who used to be a daycare provider, and those two are lots of fun, and we'll have games and prizes for you on the bus. We will get to Nebraska, over to the International Quilt Museum, and we will divide up into groups. One group will go behind scenes tour and get to see their private collection. One will go with a docent to see what the exhibit is, have a tour of the current exhibit. And one group will be free range shopping and checking out the museum, and then we'll rotate. When that's over, we'll provide lunch. We'll have lunch there at the museum. From there, we will go to the cow. Do you see my brain? Just totally, wheels are spinning and nothing's there. There's smoke because there's no grease in the wheels. It's not copper cow. Oh, now that cosmic cow. Cosmic cow. Short. Never short of making a fool of myself on this video. Okay, I believe it's Cosmic Cow Quilt Shop in Lincoln. She's excited to have us there, and we'll do some shopping there. There's other little shops down there. From there, we'll go to Omaha, Nebraska to the Celtic Quilter. Got that one. And she is excited to have us there, and she'll have little special deals for our bus. And then a group of people, and then we'll get lunch there, or I'm sorry, dinner there. And then from there, come back to the museum. So it'll be a long day. The bus leaves here at 7 a.m. and we're hoping we'll be back around 9 p.m. But you can win a seat on the bus. And for the people that have signed up for this quilt kit, if you'd like to stay in the drawing for May's, just send me an email and let me know that you would like to stay in the drawing for the bus trip. Otherwise, if you weren't in this drawing and you're like, wow, I want to really get in on that bus trip, email Shrita in the gift shop at giftshop@iowaquiltmuseum.org, and she will get you all signed up for the bus trip, or a chance to win a seat on the bus trip. It'll be a lot of fun. Hope you can join us. If tickets for that, because we provide lunch and breakfast and the bus and the tours and the gift shops, we have it priced at $195. So that could be you. You can win that prize in the month of May. So my little notes, take care of that business, and to remind you that we're celebrating 10 years. Isn't that exciting? Which the bus trip leads me into our quilt festival. So June 2nd, Tuesday, starts our festival off. And then we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Quilt retreat is full, but we have plenty of room in classes and lectures during that week. We have evening activities. Tony hosts a trivia night at the Drift. We will have, at the movie theater on Thursday, they'll play 2 PBS Quilts of Valor shows that feature Quilts of Valor. And on Friday, Tony does a lecture out at the winery, and it's the What If lecture. You could purchase tickets on the winery's website, Coverbridge Winery, I think it's .com. You could pick for that event, and if it's full, because it normally fills, or you'd like to do something else, maybe you were here last year and you heard his lecture, I don't know. But we'll also have barn painting classes that evening on Friday evening. All that leads up to Saturday, airing of the quilts. We have quilt displays from local quilt guilds and collectors, and they will be on 2 of our covered bridges on our courthouse in our monumental park, as well as ticketed entries into churches and historical complex and things like that. So I hope you could join us. That's June 2nd through the 6th. So what I wanted to do was feature a quilt that's going to be taught at the festival. So I'm going to flip you around so you can see our first quilt today. Here we go. This is Tony Jacobson's 21 Star Salute. He is going to teach a class on this during the Iowa Quilt Festival. And he did a video or post not too long ago featuring this quilt and the class, and showing another version of this quilt that wasn't in red, white, and blue. So this is red, white, and blue because this is a Quilts of Valor quilt, and it will be given to a veteran on July 4th. It'll come off our wall on July 2nd. But he showed an example of what it would look like in different colors. I think it was blacks and pinks and purples, I think. But you can take this class. I believe this class is on Thursday of the festival. So I think that is June 4th. So let's read about this quilt. This is 21 Star Salute Materials and Construction Techniques, cotton, fabric batting, machine piece, long arm, quilted. This was designed by Tony Jacobson. Oh, look at that. Piece and quilted by Jean FIFO and Jean Jacobson. Quilt story, Salute by Cannon or artillery is a military tradition that originated in the 14th century. The 21-gun salute is the highest honor rendered. Salute your favorite service person with this 21-star salute. That's written by Tony. Again, this will be awarded on July 4th. I forgot to point out, when you take the class, if you take his class during the festival, not only will he teach you, walk you through making this quilt, but you also, this book is included. These are all my tabs. There's 6 of them in here because 6 of the quilts that are in here are in our exhibit are in this book. So here's Tony's right here. 21. So anyway, when you sign up for his class, this class in particular, that book is included. I'm going to take you off the stand, put my gloves on, and we'll take a closer look at the piecing and quilting of 21 Star Salute. I believe Tony, quilted this as well. So let's take a closer look. And you can kind of see his quilting techniques in here, which is lovely. Lots of little circles that kind of complement the sharp edges of all the points. There's that star right there. Is it an Ohio star, rustic star? I don't know. I'm still learning. Look at these girls' craftsmanship. So I think if we look back here, there's the label all ready to go. We just need to fill in the veteran's name when it gets awarded. Oh, look at that. I'm just now seeing kind of the spiral, like a flower in there. And then it has these little circles at the points. And this is kind of a smaller version of this in here. How fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 3 rows of 7 stars. All right. There is 21 Good Salute, or Star, sorry, 21 Star Salute. And again, you can take a class with Tony on making this quilt, and you will also receive the book from Quilts of Valor. We're going to go on a road trip. I'm going to take you over, and we're going to go see some of the American album panels. If you don't, so you're going to road trip, you get to see some of the gallery. There's some of the cherrywood. Here's some other Quilts of Valor that we'll talk about at a different date. Roll over, and we're going to come over here. We have states 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 through 35 today. If you don't remember, these quilts leave us June 1st. American Album leaves us June 1st. So if you'd like to see this, you have a month to come. Real quick, just a reminder, this is American Album, designed and pieced by Studio 4830 Quilters out of the Sacramento area in California. Their quilt story is in 2021, 20 women from the Sacramento, California area set out to create one quilt featuring all 50 state blocks designed by P3 Designs, inspired by the 19th century Baltimore album quilts. Each block celebrates its state with flowers, birds, and historical symbols. The quilt was assembled into 10 panels in order of statehood and quilted by Pat Herdema, who stitched the maker's names or initials into the design. Measuring 180 by 84, when displayed side by side, this collaborative masterpiece honors American unity and creativity in time for the America 250 celebration. My brother will be happy to know, if you see there, Troy, on the left-hand side, is my step stool. I actually remembered it today. So let's take a closer look at Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. I'm taking you off the stage. Here we go. We get to look at 2 bridges at the top. Oh, I got my step stool coming on over. So here we are, Michigan. Oh, look at how she quilted a tree in the background, but look at the bridge she quilted in here. I love that she has this blank slate, like this blank canvas that she can just quilt what she would like. And she does a wonderful job. Does anybody see the name yet? Oh, see the name. Maybe it's initials in this one. Boy, this one's a heart eye spot. It almost looks like a heart right in here. See the irises? Oh, it's big. Right here, you probably all saw it. And I was looking all around for something tiny and hidden in here. She's got the water down here. It's beautiful. Let's come over here. This is if you don't know, I grew up in California. I moved to Iowa in '95, in fact, I grew up in the Northern California area, so the Golden Gate has a special place in my heart. So and then the quail and the grapes for the wine. And then here's another poppy, but this is the California poppy. It's a little oranger. I don't know if you knew that. Instead of being red. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing she has got the city skyline in the background. Oh, I might cry. Here is initials of the person that pieced it together. Oh, she's lovely. Oh. I feel like I have 2 homes now. Like California is like going back to your mom's house, the house you grew up in, your childhood home. And Iowa is the home I made with my family. But yeah, lovely. I love the choice of fabric in here too for the Golden Gate. That's lovely. Okay, let's come down to, what is this, 27, Florida. Of course they have an alligator in it, and I'm super close to this quilt because I put my step stool really close. But let's just take a look at the embroidery here of the needles and the flowers. I think this one's so fun. I think they did such a great job on this alligator. Look at all that applique and piecing and getting the teeth in there. Again, look how wonderful this quilting just complements this, kind of leaving this blank space to make this all your this blank space, to make this all the highlight and the focal point to draw your attention. And I believe I saw a name right there. Very cute. Oh, we got even some seashells in here with some embroidery on those. Okay, going over here. So what are we at? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, Minnesota. Oh, let me back it up. I love this goose. Look at the choice in their fabric. Again, her quilting. There's Janet's name who pieced it together. This is, I don't know. I keep saying it's my favorite. There are so many favorites, but the quilting, again, complementing the features in the quilt. Okay, I'm going to step down 1. Ooh. Maybe 2, so I can back up a little bit. Here's Texas. I have family in Texas. I actually have family in San Antonio. And this was done by Kathy. So you got the Alamo, these beautiful blue flowers, which I have no idea what they are because I didn't do a toe dip. Of course, you got the gold star. And then you've got, look at the little flowers in there. Oh, it looks like little buttons on the door. So cute. What a phenomenal job. So great. Love how everything comes together. All right, we're in Oregon. I've lost count. I don't want to know. I'm sure if I really thought about it, I could tell you what state we're on, but I can't remember. Besides number-wise, obviously we're on Oregon here. Beautiful. I love these blues and yellows and greens together. So rich in tone. And look at all the embroidery. Can you tell I'm looking for a name? Here it is. I don't know. I want to guess, but I think I'll be wrong. I don't know the name. I can't really read it really well. She's got like a little wall or table or counter that it's sitting on. Okay, down to the ground. Coming over to Iowa. The California rose is our flower. Of course, we've got corn in our basket. Oak tree. Beautiful quilting. Pat. Is that Herdema? Is she the one that... Oh, Pat Herdema did this one, who also quilted it. Hello, Iowa. Again, a place for it to sit. What I love, it's not just floating. There's a base to it. She's quilted a base. Let's come over to Kansas and there's Sunflower State. There's someone's name right there. Isn't that beautiful? The purples and the yellows are so pretty. Okay, Wisconsin. Oh, look at the sweet heart in the center. Again, with the purples and the oranges that just so complement each other. And what a great showcasing of quilting and collaboration. There's the name. And lastly today, we're going to look at West Virginia. Look at the inside of those flowers. Isn't that great? Such creativity. Got the cardinal. I don't see a name. I'm looking. Oh, I found it. It's hidden. It's in between the branch here and the leaf. Well, it gives us an opportunity to take a closer look at these flowers and the embroidery on them. Look at his beak. All of this is pieced together. How great is that? Boy, ladies, you just knocked it out of the park. All right, American album, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We just did 30 and 35, states 30 through 35. We have 3 more panels. And then we will move on to either Quilts of Valor or Cherrywood Quilts. I don't know, I still haven't figured out how we're going to feature 225 Cherrywood quilts. And now only 5 Quilts of Valor quilts, but look at that. Eek! All right, thanks for joining. This is kind of a long video today. I hope you don't mind. Congratulations again to our drawing winner, which I've already forgotten her name, but I didn't forget her number. It's right here, number 6. I will reach out to you so you can pick out which quilt guild you want. And remember, if you want to be entered into May's drawing, just email giftshop@iowaquiltmuseum.org and we will get you entered into a drawing to win a seat on the bus to International Quilt Museum. All right, I'm dragging on. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going into May. Summer's almost here. We're excited. So have a great weekend and thanks for watching.